Welcome to the College Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Texas Longhorns offense trots out there to open this game. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Then he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Foster. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Looking to chuck it again. The ball is picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing to take right side of the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
This is the worst thing this offense could imagine, is turning the football over in a playoff game on the road. Already an underdog, and I love the aggressive mindset to put the ball in the air and be confident in who you are. You just can't turn it over on this big of a stage like that this early in the game.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's running out of time here. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Powering through. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
1st down. They're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Come up on third down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get the third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Hit just as he throws the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. To throw, it's Foster. Snags the quick throw. It's a solid game to pick up the first down on what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Looking to throw it on first down. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts them up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's got it inside the 15. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Foster. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on him.
Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We go with a direct snap. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. To the air. It's Foster. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away,
they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The PAT puts him up 3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. Longhorns will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? As the 1st down is still going. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass not complete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The reception nets about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Completion to the left on fourth down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense really clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And the coverage team brings it down at the 26. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to get rid of him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Foster. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Bingham takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo for a playoff game. They've had no answers so far.
The playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The shotgun running play call. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
He hands it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Foster. He's got it open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage. You run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical. And
breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Crosses the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Quick throw caught on the left side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. This possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Foster. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Gets the first and still running. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Man, just complimentary football, really in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal.
29 Philly.
It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
In other schools around the country.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense.
Westchester University, 24.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Foster. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. It's a highlight reel diving catch there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The Longhorns have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll throw it now. Dumps it down in the back. Clock. And they get him down after the completion. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.